Can you guys see that? There we go. It's pretty cool. Hey guys, Justin here from The Camera Life. It is Monday the 2nd of September, day 29 of my 30-day photography challenge. And today I've taken a break from testing out the R5 Mark II and I've got the Leica Q3. And I'm picking up some camera straps from the factory that makes our lucky camera straps, like this one here. I had to come out here and pick some stuff up anyway, and I thought I'm going to bring the Leica Q3 and I'm going to poke around the factory into some of the dark corners that don't usually get used, some of the old equipment they've got laying around, because this factory's been going for over 3 decades. I'm going to take some photos in black and white and see what we can find exploring the factory. That's some of the stuff we're here to pick up. Let's venture down here. All right, so let's get this camera set up. I want to shoot in black and white today, which I've got my Leica Looks programmed to this button here, so I can just press that, switch it over to black and white or monochrome, high contrast. I think we're actually going to shoot in manual focus, which if you've never used the Q3 before, I'll attempt to show you how this works, but basically this is the focus ring. There's a little button here. Like when this is all the way over there, it's in autofocus mode. That's locked. That's locked there into autofocus mode. Then you just press this button and then the ring can turn. And then once the ring's turning, you're in manual focus mode. And when I turn, it zooms in on the back. But then that's my frame. Use manual. It's pretty dark in here. So as you can see, that's f1.7 at 125th of a second, 1600. So change that to a 60th. Let's do a little test shot here. Go to a 30th. So we're at 30th of a second, 1.7, 1600. So you can see where you're focusing with the focus peaking in red. And then I can recompose carefully. How do you think that's going to go? Peaking in red, and now I can reframe. Cool. Let's go see what else we can find down here in the dark corners of the factory that don't get used as much. Greg, that co-hosts the Camera Life podcast on Thursdays with me, he actually came up to visit the factory the other week and inspired me to get in here and take some more photos, because I do take photos in here sometimes, but it's always with like, you know, a reason, new product, or some shots for the website or something. It's fun to get in here and just have no real reason to take shots, or you know, the shots don't have to be beautiful. They can be messy like this. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? How else can we do that? This is all the scrap leather. And it all gets used at some point, but sometimes it takes a while for it to get sorted. Put this thing into macro mode. Maybe we should go to f4, bump it up to 800. Let's try and get this focus dialed in. It's really quite difficult to do it with the camera sitting on the ground, but oh, there we go. Can you guys see that? Just trying to get, there we go. Detail. Alright. It's pretty cool. This measures the thickness of the leather. Alright. Take it back out of macro mode by turning that dial back down here past the leather. Let's go to shooting manual focus is a much slower process. I'd love to try it on an M series Leica through the viewfinder, but then you guys wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing, so that wouldn't be as fun. Chair storage. What do you think? Brighter? Yeah. This is fun. I've never looked at this factory from this perspective before. Let's go down to a 30th. This is where the magic happens. Keep my shadow out of this. Alright, we've got to move something. Try not to move much. Move that. Production note. See that? /60th. All right. Let's just. So I've got to set it. Close focus. Yep. Right there. Maybe we'll go into macro mode. Let's get it framed up so that we're right in there. This is the view you get if you're making camera straps. One last picture of this press. I freaking love this thing. It's my favorite part of this whole factory. It's so imposing sitting down here in the corner. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that. One day we might do an actual factory tour of all of the parts where the straps are made, but that was more of a tour of the bits where the cool old equipment is hiding. So, if you got any questions about the Q3, ask them in the comments below. And otherwise, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for day 30 of my 30-day photography challenge.